Hey guys, just want to touch base here with you. I hope you guys are all doing well, but I just wanted to kind of go over our clock that we've been having some problems with. This is no longer really working, so we're going to set that aside. I came up with a solution to this, and this will be what's going to get us through the rest of the season. This is our new controller to start and stop the clock. If you look at this, I have a piece of Ethernet that I had here, and I respliced it and everything else and figured out what wires are going with which buttons on the switch. So I have this labeled here, main. You'll be using the main all the time, and then you'll actually just touch a wire to that main and it'll do different things based on the different labels I have here. Like this one is startup. So if I need to start the clock, I'm going to use that and I'll touch it to the main. If I need to stop or reset the clock, I'll be using this one right here that has stop, reset. So really they're the only ones that you really need to worry about right there is the main, the startup, and then you have the stop and reset. The other one here actually allows me to go into the controller to change the clock to be 20 minutes, but for the matches that you're going to be doing here on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll just leave the clock at 15 minutes, like you can see here. So just to demonstrate how to go about doing this, what you're going to do is set the clock up down range like you normally would do. Plug in your wire. This would be yellow down range. You would have a long yellow cord Ethernet cable that gets plugged in, which you guys are familiar with that. That gets plugged in on the one end, and then you come to the other end back at the spotting table, I'll call it, and then you're going to plug this in back there, and then I'm ready to go. This is my controller. So my clock is right now set at 15 minutes. If I need to start the clock, I just simply take the main, which is right there, and I take my startup, and all I need to do is touch those together, and you'll see there goes my clock. I separate them, I don't hold them together. If I needed to stop the time for some reason, I can actually have those two and touch those together again, and it'll stop the clock. And then after I stop the clock, if I need to reset the clock at the end, I just simply take the main and I take the other one here, which is stop reset, and I just take that, and if I hit those two together, it'll go back to 15. So really only need to use those three wires. Be careful not to keep bending them back and forth, because eventually they will break if we keep bending them. But this is to get us through the end of the season. So again, I have them marked there. Again, you can see the main, which hopefully you can see there. I have the stop, reset, and I have the startup. Okay. Again, the mode, if for some reason you guys needed to set it for 20 minutes, you can use the mode with the main. If I hit those together, you'll see it dims. When it dims, then what I can do is use the up or down, which is what this one would do again. And if I use the up with the main, my time will go up. And I can take that to 20 minutes if I needed to. Or if I need to go down, which I'm going to take it back down to 15, I can take the other wire that says down there and put it to the main and take it back down to 15. And I'm going to leave it there at 15. Once that is set, I'm going to go and take my timer control and hit the main with that again so that it gets bright. And now it's ready again to go to the startup and stop kind of setup here. So now if I want to start the clock again, I just take the main and the startup and click those together, let them go, and the clock will run as long as I hit it right there. And again, if I need to stop, I just simply use the other one, or I can use the same one, actually, the same one I used to start with. I can click those together again, it will stop, and then once it stops, I can always reset it using the other two. All right, so there's our new controller for the clock. Hope that helps you guys out.